Hello and welcome back to the farm, and welcome to my 1902 farmhouse craft room where we've been working on our heirloom Afghan crochet along. This is a beautiful Afghan with 63 different sampler squares that will come together for a beautiful Afghan that you can pass down from generation to generation. Today we're working on block 33, the Silt stitch. So get your supplies and let's get started. We're going to be using our size H crochet hook and color B for your heirloom Afghan, whatever you've determined that color to be. For me, that is gray. I'm going to leave a nice long tail and start with a slip knot. And we will start with our beginning chain. Let's go ahead and get our yarn on our hook here. And for this block, block 33, the Silt stitch, we're going to chain 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 25, 26, and 27. So there is our beginning chain of 27. Let's move on to row 1. For row 1, we are going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook and in each chain across. So not counting the loop that is on our hook, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 4th chain from the hook right here. We're going to place a double crochet in this chain. So yarn over, insert our hook into that chain, yarn over and grab our yarn and pull it back through. We have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. That creates a double crochet. Now the 3 that we skipped right here, this is going to count as a double crochet. So remember that as we work our pattern. In each chain across, we are going to place a double crochet. Don't skip any. I'm going to continue the rest of the way down, and I will meet up with you at the end of our chain. Hey, are you enjoying putting together all of the beautiful heirloom sampler blocks for our heirloom Afghan crochet along? If so, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, check out the playlist that has all of the videos for every block for our crochet along, and be sure to share the video with your friends that like to crochet. Okay, let's get back to our project for this week. We're here at the last 3 chains. We're going to go ahead and complete our double crochet in each of these last 3 chains, and then we will take a look at row 1. As you get to the end here, don't forget this very first chain that's right here. Very, very end. Don't skip that. Make sure you get that. There we go. Let's take a look at row 1. Take my hook out here because we're going to use it for something. We want to make sure that we have 25 stitches across. Let's count those before we move on any further with our block. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're right where we need to be for our block. Let's move on to row 2. For row 2, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to single crochet and 2 double crochet right here in our very first stitch. We want to work in the first double crochet right here. So in this double crochet, we're going to place a single crochet. There's our single crochet, and in the same stitch, place 2 double crochets. So here's the first of our 2. Here's 1 and 2. So all 3 of those stitches are worked in the same stitch, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to skip the next 2 double crochets. We're skipping this one. We're going to skip this one. We're going to work in this very next double crochet right here, completing the same stitches that we just did over here. We're going to place a single crochet in that stitch, followed by 2 double crochet in the very same stitch. There's 1 and there's 2. Now we don't have any chains in between our stitches. We're just working our stitches in the stitches indicated. We're going to work this same pattern all the way across row 2. So we're going to skip 1, skip 2, and work our stitch pattern in the very next stitch, which is right here. So skip 1, 2 right here in this third one here. We're going to place a single crochet and 2 double crochet. Here's 1 and here's 2. One more time. We're going to skip 1, skip 2. In the very next stitch, we're going to place a single crochet and 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. So complete this all the way across your block, and I will meet up with you here at the end. So we're here at the end of row 2. We have 1 double crochet here, 2 double crochet here, and then we have the chain 3 that counts as our very first double crochet. We're just going to place a single crochet in the very top of that double crochet. Make sure that you get both a front loop and a back loop on there. Make sure you get 2 loops on your hook so your yarn doesn't pull out of place there. And we're going to go ahead and finish off that row with a single crochet. Now let's look at our row 2. It's very, very pretty. We have all of these lovely little scallops that have been created by placing a single crochet followed by 2 double crochet in the same stitches. Very, very pretty row. Let's move on to row 3. For row 3, we're going to chain 3 and turn 1, 2, and 3. And turning our work, we're going to double crochet in the next stitch and each stitch across. Now, this is our first stitch right here. We do not want to place a double crochet in this first stitch. This counts as a double crochet, these chain 3 here. So we've already got what we need for this stitch. We're going to move over to the next stitch. We're going to place a double crochet here, going to our next stitch and placing a double crochet in that one, going to our next stitch and placing a double crochet there. Now, as I stated earlier, when you go into your stitches, make sure you get both the front loop and the back loop. You want to have 2 on here. Make sure you do that every time. It keeps your work from pulling and stretching. Now, continuing on, we're just going to be placing a double crochet in each stitch across. That will be what we'll be doing for row 3. So I'm going to continue placing a double crochet in each stitch across, and I'll meet up with you here at the end. We're here at the end of row 3. We've got just a couple stitches left that we're going to be placing a double crochet into. Right here at the end, this was a single crochet. Make sure you get this one. You want to make sure you place a double crochet in there, completing row 3. Now at the end of row 3, you should again have 25 stitches across. Make sure you count your chain 3 as a double crochet. So these are 25 stitches. For the rest of our block, we're just going to repeat row 2 and row 3 until our block measures approximately 7 inches square. I'm going to turn my work, complete row 2 one more time, and then we'll go from there, just so that you can become familiar with what we're doing for our pattern. So we're going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to repeat row 2. Right here in this very first double crochet, we're going to place a single crochet and 2 double crochet, all in the same stitch. There we go. We're going to skip 1, skip 2, going to this stitch right here, completing a single crochet and 2 double crochet. Need a little bit more yarn here. There we are. Skip 1, skip 2, single crochet, and 2 double crochet. Now this pattern moves pretty quickly once you get the pattern down in your head. Skip 1, skip 2, single crochet, 2 double crochet. There's 1 and 2. Okay friends, I'm going to continue on completing this row to the end. I will complete row 3 again, and it will just go back and forth, row 2, row 3, until we're ready to measure our work. So I will meet up with you then. Okay, we have finished several rows now. And yes, my block looks like a little cattywampus. I might have to block this one. But we're at the end here of a double crochet row. I've got just a couple more stitches to place here. Here's 24, and right here at the very end is 25. And this is very close to being a really nice block that we're going to need for our Afghan. Let's take a look. We're going to match it up with block 19 from earlier in our series here of tutorials. Let's place that there, and then let's take a look and see where we are on this block here. Line it up right here at the bottom, and I would say with just a little bit of blocking, this is about the size we want. We don't want to go any bigger than this. Now, it's important to note that we started with a row of double crochet across here. We want to make sure we end with a row of double crochet across here. So make sure you end with that row 3 when you have your block to the size that you want it. I'm going to go ahead and put my hook back in so we don't lose anything, and we'll remove that block. Now, once you make sure that you have your block to the size that you need it, don't finish off, don't cut your yarn, because you're going to complete round 1 of your edging with the same color that you make your block. Then you'll complete round 2 with your edging with the color that you have chosen to join all of your squares together. I will put the link to the edging video here in this video so you can reference that. It's also available in the playlist. So add your edging, and then there's just one more thing to do. Get yourself a tag, write on here that this is week 33 for our Heirloom Afghan crochet along, the Silt stitch. Attach that to your work and go ahead and set that with your other blocks, and they'll be ready for assembly when we're all caught up with all of our squares. All right, friends, that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me here in my craft room and completing block number 33 for our Heirloom Afghan crochet along. I look forward to seeing you next time when we get together for block 34, the V-stitch. Till then, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.